Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Welcome along all. Hope you've been having a good day wherever you are. Hope that's not how I start my qualifying. This isn't qualifying, this is practice, so all good. A lot of names we know in this race. If you're a member of the Stuffy Discord, where a few of us hang out, or the iRacing Open Wheel Discord. Anthony Catt, Tobias Sal, Paul O'Regan, Ronaldo Augusto, Connor Pooler, Walter Lux, Luke Vesti, Sean Curran, George V. Rensburg. Lots of big names from MY car number 15. Scott Tuffy himself is in here. Fantastic. I didn't realise that he was going to be racing today. Very exciting. Well, I don't know if you watch my stream, Stuffy. Yeah, I hope you did well in this race by the time you're watching this back. Alright.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty popular week. A lot of people in the F1 mood after the race earlier. I doubt anyone's watching me having not watched the race, but I won't spoil anything. Need to concentrate on this race. A top 10 would be absolutely incredible here. I'll be happy with anything that gives me positive I rating, especially after losing some I rating last night. Thanks Antonio, thanks Vito, thanks for tuning in. Cars aren't really warm enough, but let's go for it. Alright, I won't have any battery, but let's give the second lap a red hot go just in case. 31.2's not fast enough.
Fastest lap for Augusto, 129.54. Fastest lap for Regni, 129.15.
I don't think 4/10 is fast enough to make up for the lack of battery down here. Oh, maybe. Holy crap. Hey Josh. Yeah, it's not going to be a high finish, but hopefully it's an iRating profitable one. There's a lot of big names in this split. Hey Vito, yeah, Vito. It'd be great to have a bit more in this series. I think the Super Formulas are slightly better stepping stone up to this series than the Formula Renault, as much as we all love the Formula Renault. Alright, what was my old lap? 31.2. Right, so I got one spot with that second lap. Oh well, it was worth it. It was worth it. It shows you how much I left on the table with the with my first lap, obviously. Oh, nearly forgot my drink. Hope there's still some water left in here. There's at least a mouthful, because I just had one, but hopefully there's... Oh, there's not a lot. Should be enough. Wow, Luke is 9th. Tobias is in 3rd. Connor is in 5th. So it's Ronaldo Augusto on pole, Anthony Catt 2nd, Tobias Sal 3rd, Maciej, Michael Zuski. Apologies, Maciej, if you ever watch this. 18th. 4th, Connor Pooler 5th, George V. Renberg 6th, Sean Caron, Paul Reagan, Luke Vesti, Scott Tuffy, Walter Lux, Mark Van der Leen, Carl Pinaire, Klaus Siemitz, Alex Stelvex, Benefree Sammy, Dennis Feidler, myself. So there's just a few names we've got to get past there if we want to win this thing. No, something would have to go very wrong for us to end up in winning, but let's see what we can do. We're going to start on mediums. And we got 96 kilos of fuel. Should be fine. Alright. Let's get on the grid. So I'm not sure if we're going to use the strat Vito was suggesting in the pre-race with the medium, soft. What's the track temp?
We don't have the data.
What's the track temperature?
We haven't got that data.
I didn't look at the track temp. Oh, we'll see how we go. $37? Yeah, we might be medium soft. See how these first set of mediums go. I felt good on the softs towards the end last night. I was just made too many mistakes. Alright.
The track temp is 37. The air temp is 23 Celsius. Be 18. Okay, Adrian, get ready. Go. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear all round.
Well done. What is it, the guard?
Walter,
Well done, guys.
sorry Dennis, Walter had no rear wing there in front of me.
Nice start, mate, well done.
Sorry, I found my car is up here.
Left side, clear left.
I think I managed to brake and still have a whole car, so yeah, feel kind of bad because I sort of commentators cursed this just before we went to the grid, didn't I? Klaus is going in.
6th place.
Welcome along, Neil. I'm not sure who else survived. Considering we went P18 to P6 in the first lap. This is a lesson to you, everyone. When there's an accident ahead, slow down. It helps to maintain the structural integrity of your car. Not saying that anyone involved in that, because that was all happening too fast to react to for the people that were involved, but for me, plenty of warning. Alright, we need to try and run away because Dennis is definitely faster than us. Craig's probably faster than us.
The leader's just done it, 132.93.
I do still seem to have that shift issue. I found some forum posts complaining about a particular driver version for the Fanatec wheels that introduced this problem.
P6.
The trouble is I'm on an older version and haven't updated recently, so I decided not to try changing any driver things before this race. That was a bad. Dennis is going to sniff blood after that.
The gap behind is now 1.0. That's a new fastest lap for Cat, 1:32.76.
Yeah, Dennis will be past me.
Your lap time was at 1:34.41. That's your quickest lap in this sector on your right. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Oh, fuck's sake, Adrian. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
See that? See how flat that wing is? Pretty sure that's the medium downforce wing. If Luke was involved, he's going to be absolutely ropeable. Well, I dare say Scott was expecting
Increase to 0.9.
less of that
E7.
coming from Super Formula.
0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Milner is getting closer. The gap's come down to 1.1.
Oh. Milner's gone behind. Oh yeah, Luke's just ahead of me. I should have looked at my relative. Just can't quite stay with Dennis with the medium downforce.
You've just done a 1:34.32. Is now leading.
Kind of glad I didn't try to. What am I doing with my brake bias? That was wrong. Kind of glad I didn't try to fight Dennis too much. It looks like he's got mega ping. Either that or he's all over the circuit. Because some of those lines aren't slowing him down as much as they should. If they weren't just predicted.
The gap in front is now 1.4 seconds. That's your fastest lap.
Are you saying one spicy situation saved you from another there, Neil? Oh, that's not the line through Spoon. Yeah, I'm probably up around them as well. Pretty sure Dennis is Australia too.
Your lap time was
Or
1:35.
AUNZ. Unless I'm confusing him with somebody else. He was in the practice session with Luke and I before the race kicked off, so you're usually put close to home for those.
The gap in front is increasing.
Before the splits were worked out.
0.
Yep. Unfortunately, that sort of thing is the best that the world's finest light speeds can manage with just how far away we are.
That was at 1:35.43. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.3.
Alright. I forgot to change my... I need to remember to change my relative at the pits. Stop thinking about your relative, Adrian, and think about the corner. It was too tight. Brake at the wrong time. Brake bias was wrong. After all that kerfuffle at the start, just now I'm getting flustered. That'd be right.
The gap behind has now decreased to 2.5 seconds.
Because I'm driving shit, Jim.
B7.
All right.
You've just done a 135.43. Okay, Adrian, just cut the track.
Understeer. I didn't allow for the extra speed I got with attack mode down that main straight.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.9.
I don't like these tires anymore. Alright, Neil, we'll do that. That was a good turn 2. Lovely turn 4. Or is it turn 5 there? Anyway. Wasn't a bad S's. Oh, look at that entry to Dunlop.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.7.
Should have done that before I got into Spoon.
Alright, Adrian, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Tobias, of course!
That lap was at 135.46.
Of course. Bias is going medium hard. Interesting. Come on, Tobias. Help me fight.
B6 on your left. Clear left. Cat is now in the lead. You've just done a 135.82. Come on, mate, defend your position. Car left. Clear left.
No, we're boxing. These tyres are done.
Come on, Adrian. Don't let him get away. You're reeling Sal in. The gap's now 0.41.
I'd like to say that was intentional, Tobias, but
Cat is pitting.
Tobias might have his voice off. Alright. Ooh. What the hell? Roll a dice.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 1.8 seconds. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Oh wow. Oh. I thought it was going to replace our front wing there. I thought
The exit looks clear.
with the hill I thought we were getting a repair.
The guy behind has just done a 133.03.
I don't think I'm going to hold Paul behind.
Regni is getting closer. The gap's now 1.7.
Because Paul O'Regan is a quick driver. Ooh, somebody just went into the wall there. That might be another position.
131.58.
No good for the tyres.
Clear left. Fastest lap for Cat, 1:31.48. Regni in front is now 1.2 seconds. Left side, clear left. 10th position. That last lap was at 1:34.10. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Whew.
Gap to Rem behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for Cat, 1:31.47.
Oh God. Imagine being Luke. You're sitting there in P2, having missed the carnage. You're like, I'm on for a good result. And then you're just hearing fastest lap from Cat. Fastest lap from Cat. Must be a bit of pressure.
That was 1:34.32. The gap to Regni ahead is now 1.8.
That was better. That was a much better. Degner 2, at least I thought so. Don't know whether the stopwatch did as well. Yeah, Neil, with the delay, YouTube introduces the delay, so that's sometimes why it's difficult to chat with streamers, because they are on that bit of the delay. So,
That lap was at 1:34.13.
yeah, I've got it on the middle of the 3 settings. There's one that's like ultra no delay, but you end up with really ugly picture quality, like it's a low bitrate stream, which isn't really any good for this sort of detail. And then there's the one that I've got, which is better latency, and then there's one with like 30 seconds of latency.
Is pitting.
So obviously that's pretty unworkable. If you look back at some of my early streams, I didn't have that setting on.
The gap to Regni ahead is now 2.1.
Oh, Connor. I hear you were in the middle of that melee. Sorry to hear, man. For me,
Time was 1:34.40.
it's actually going really well, considering. Gone with medium soft. I got to make a long stint of these softs, just because I couldn't stand being on my starting softs any longer. And it's fun having Paul O'Regan to chase because Paul is quick. Yeah, I started on medium.
8 seconds.
I'm using Vito's strategy. Wow, the one that Vito suggested. Medium, soft. Oh, yeah, you can ask Connor too, sorry. I'm trying to drive more than keep up with the combos, so apologies.
Position. Okay, Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
Oh, get in. By the end of a week racing at this circuit, you could go back through all your laps and you could find where you had perfect turn-in point and glide to the outside of the V for turn 1, the perfect sweep back, just missing the apex into turn 2, etc, etc. That was probably my perfect Degner 2. You could string them all together and you'd have a freaking incredible lap. There's some of you in the chat, who can string together more of those laps than I can, or more of those perfect corners on your average lap than I can, but yeah, you just never seem to get the one lap with them all included.
Alright Adrian, don't be intimidated by this little shit, make him work for it. Left side. Clear left.
Times when you can hold the inside there, and there's times like that where it was all just pretty academic.
New fastest lap for Augusto, 1:31.34. The gap in front has increased, it's now about 1.7.
Oh wow. I am definitely too slow for the pace of this race.
You're better than this, the car's better than this, get it together man, P8. The track temperature's decreasing, it's now 35 Celsius.
In this company, Jim, I'm not sure I'm better than P8. That was over braking. What the hell?
The gap ahead is now 3.9.
Alright, I think both the cars behind me have got another pit stop, so I just need to try to stay in front of them and then pit before they do for the final time. I hope the undercut keeps me away from them.
laps now, 5.1. Is pitting. Augusto is leading the race.
So, 126. Not early enough. 25 laps to the end.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.6 seconds. Okay, Adrian, that's half distance. We think about 27 laps of fuel remaining.
Whew, all right.
8th place. The driver in front of us is Regni.
Funny way of pronouncing O'Regan, but okay.
That's a new fastest lap for Cat, 1:30.83.
Come on, George. You've caught me at an insane...
Speed up.
Don't you dare. You know what? I wasn't going to make it too hard, George, but when you've got that much speed and you're just trying to send it into the spoon entry, like why? Why are we bothering with this?
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
The thing with George is, he's in South Africa, I'm in Australia. We're both a long way from the server. Got some very dicey, risky games. When the play is really, am I close enough to pass through 130R? No. Then I pick up DRS and do it on the main straight.
Increased to 1.8.
Oh, Connor. Should I box now for softs? Oh, we'll go one more.
E9. Is catching. The gap's now 3.0.
Ooh. There's no yellow flag, but there was a bit of car there. Unfortunately, I think it was a back marker. Yeah, you probably could have, Connor. No doubt. You've shown pace against these drivers in weeks past. A few more? Okay. Let's try to make them good ones then. Not like I haven't been trying to make these other ones good ones, but Connor right? Yeah, Connor's often right. Except when he's making jokes. Some of those are very wrong. And he'd be the first to admit to that, I'm sure. Ooh! Did anyone notice how high I was on that curb? Yeah, I'm going to try not to do that, because that's what ruined my race the other night. Not that curb particular, the next one on, but... Ooh-wee! Oh, look at that. Green relative. We're going to go red as I under acceleration.
Behind is now decreased to 1.8.
It's my fault. I pulled the trigger two laps early on my last stint. It's probably me I'm mistaking you for, Connor.
8.
Oops. Hope I haven't damaged my engine or something. That was not meant to be a downshift. That was meant to be the other paddle.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Yeah, the grip wasn't there for that.
Okay, Adrian, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The gap behind is now 0.9. Is pitting. Cat is now in the lead.
Alright, I think it's time I box. Boxy, boxy, boxy. Gonna go a lap down as well, so that's gonna get us a lap back. Unless Anthony's got another stop in the old schedule.
Watch your speed. Box in 260 metres.
Alright, if we want that spot back, we're gonna have to do some
100 metres.
overtaking.
50 metres. Pit exit's clear.
Twelve seconds to Dennis. Let's see if I'm fast enough. It'll be more seconds by the time I do this lap because I don't want to go absolutely bonkers, because if you are able to be gentle, bringing the carcass up to temp. Yep, exactly, Vito.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds. Position. New fastest lap for Augusto, 1:30.67.
So much grip. So beautiful. Could have used the grip there, but alright. Who calls me Clark the Spark? I had a rather terrible nickname at school, actually. From Adrian, AIDS.
The leader, Cat, is pitting.
Which I can tell you my mum loved. Especially when my dad started using it for me.
That was 1:34.00. It's your best lap in this session. That's a new fastest lap for Augusto, 1:30.60.
Alright, tyres are up to temp. Let's go do some damage to these lap times.
You've driven away. The gap behind is now 2.6. Alright, Adrian, gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 8.1.
I was never the punching heads in type, Neil. It's still kind of my nickname.
Flag.
I spell it with a Y though, so it's not Specky Four Eyes, eh? That's no good. At least you could see them to punch them.
Blue flag.
I know there's a blue flag. Ronaldo will be able to pass me.
Your last lap time was 1:32.54. Good lap, that's your best in the session. Blue flag. left side, clear left.
I think Ronaldo's on MDF, so I don't think I'm going to get DRS, but we could burn some battery to find out. Computer says no.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.1.
You know this stream's public, Neil. You probably shouldn't admit to things like that.
Don't let this guy distract you. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the face. On your left. Clear left. You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.6. Flag.
Anthony, your timing is crap.
Front is now 0.8. D10, your last lap time was 1:33.33. Right side's clear.
Would have been easier, Anthony, if you'd pulled out earlier. Just saying. Because I'm never going to lift if someone's still behind me. That way leads to disaster.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh, well, that's a bit shit.
Fastest lap for Cat, 1:30.44.
I want to be on the DRS train. Oh, I thought that was Anthony. It's Dennis. If these two could just take each other out, that'd be lovely. Sorry, Dennis and Lyle, if you ever watch this.
Now, 0.6.
Yeah, I mean, except when he makes a mistake out of Degner 2 and doesn't have enough straight after it to get his slipstream on.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 33 Celsius.
Come on, Dennis. What's wrong? Not enough wing?
He'll make a mistake.
Really underestimated how much he'd have to slow for Spoon. Come here, Dennis. Dennis, come here.
10th position.
I just want to have a word with you about your position in the race. We know being ninth can be a heavy burden. Fuck. Sorry. How we did not have great big hulking accident there.
Car right. Clear right. You're just going to have to send it lane.
I think he already has destroyed his tyres. Trouble is, the only place that's good to me is where it's too difficult to get down past him.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake.
I think he's making plenty of mistakes, Jim. I just don't think they're big enough ones.
Stay close, see if we can unsettle him.
Come on, I've got to have been on the power earlier than he was.
Okay, Adrian, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
We got to switch out of attack. So
Ahead is now 1.0.
I've got no battery and I'm bloody derating like a mofo. Come on!
Blue flag.
Oh, go away, Luke. You're not helping, Luke.
Cat is now leading. The gap ahead is now 0.9. just done a 134.16. Pressure on, don't give him any respite. Car right, clear right.
Shit. Luke's got Tobias behind him as well.
You're losing too much time. On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Still clear right. Push now. Catch up here. 2 laps remaining. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Flippin' heck. Alright, it's Luke just behind. Cat's still on.
Increased to 2.8.
Ah, shit. Hope Luke's not too upset with me. Hopefully he can watch back this and be entertained. Right now he's probably upset.
P9, 1 more lap to go. Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
P9.
P9, there's the finish. Well done.
Tobias, mate, I need to see the replay.
I think I forced them into them. Hey Luke, sorry about if I held you up there at the end. I was just what my equivalent of the red mist had descended trying to get past Dennis.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the replay, mate. It's okay. It's okay. I know it wasn't deliberate. It was a fair clusterfuck because I could see you guys were fighting and me and Tobias were fighting for P3 in the dying lap. So it was 4 of us all together through the S's.
Yeah, sorry, I was pretty eyes forward. I'll watch it back, and yeah, sorry if I didn't realise you were too close. Great racing, Dennis. Though great racing. All right, let's see if I need to apologise to Tobias as well.
Ugh, shit.
Alright, I'm going to do this in a little of fast forward. So I'm bottled up behind. Luke's coming up. I'll be honest, at this point I'd stopped looking in my mirrors, so I didn't even realise where Luke was. I thought he was still a bit further back.
I mean, we've both got more room, Tobias and myself, left and right. I've got a little bit of understeer, I think, but it was just fucked. I mean, that was a really messy situation. It's a shame it ended like that. I hope you see that as a racing incident, Tobias. That was pretty tough.
I don't see that as a racing incident at all. I mean, I can understand the situation is messy, but
No problem, George. Good race.
on the outside and leave you more space there while you completely understeer in the middle of the track into me.
Great battle.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness though, it's pretty bold trying to leach in on a four-wide cluster of, you know, I'm trying to get through 2-lap cars at the same time. And if you're putting the risk of going around the outside through the S's when we're in that situation, it's kind of a risky one to go for as well. Like, you know, it's a tough situation there.
Yeah, I can completely understand it, but you still did the major mistake there. I mean, you have one car wide on the inside there, and you just more or less intentionally wrecked me there. At least this is what it looks like on the replay.
Oh,
Fine.
come on, Tobias. Tobias, I'm not going to intentionally wreck you. That's ridiculous. I'm not like that. There's no way.
Yeah, but I guess even you had seen that you are not even close to the apex there, and then maybe think about giving the position back. Would be at least a little bit respectful. But I mean, it's fine. I'm really not that pissed about it. It was a great battle. I had fun in the closing stint there, and it's all fine.
I mean, it was a little bit similar to the race you and I had earlier in the week where you lost like 3 seconds right at the very, very end with a back marker. And it really, I mean, the race was kind of done until that point. So it was a shit situation. It wasn't deliberate, I can promise you that. It was just, you know, surrounded by cars through the S's on the final lap with dying tyres and understeer and dirty air. It's just very, very difficult situation. Good win, Anthony. Well done, Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's tough. I think they said it all. If we want to laugh, go look at Connor's start. I could do with a laugh after that. Little bit of tension. Where are you? Oh, Connor. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Alright. Are we ready, everyone? Oh, yeah, I agree. I see why Tobias is annoyed, and I also see a bit of Luke's point. I agree with Tobias that it would have been great if Luke had stayed tight there, but but unfortunately that would have
Oh
also
my God,
been
look at the start.
conceding the place. All right. I'm just going to play this through and see how Connor did. So he's behind Tobias. Oh, no. Oh, there's Stuffy. Oh, how did we get...
Yeah, you had no chance, Paul. Fucking hell.
Oh, Connor.
I'm just so glad to get a bloody result. I've been part of that so many times the last few races.
George had a good start and was just coming...
Fucked my quality up as
Tuck
well,
in
so I was right in
behind.
the thick of it. I was very lucky.
Oof. Luke... That's Luke there in the number... Just there in the number 7 with the pink and black. So Paul, yeah, gets caught up. How on earth does Luke get past? Oh, it's just all happening off the other side. That's how he does it. Oh. Where are we? You can go to his stream probably to see the live view, provided he was streaming, but Scott Tuffy's view. You got a decent start, not as good as there. Oh, and look, already up to enough speed. And you can see it's just a mess. Just a mess. Yeah, look, you got a good start, Connor, and
Are you talking
George,
about Massiege, Anthony?
George got a good start. I got a decent start as well.
Oh, shit.
So here's my start.
What an absolute shame
Lovely
that was.
big space down the side,
Fuck
and
the
then
race for so many people.
the scary thing watching it back actually from this view is look at how much smoke and yeah, I don't think Scott could have avoided that because the point that I'm gonna make that comes up to that is I'm still full throttle here. Look at all that carnage, and when you're watching on a replay and you're watching for it, you can easily go like, why isn't Adrian at like as full of braking as he can get with the grip he's got? But it's not until here I start putting my brakes on. So it's a long way, like there's a lot happening. That was just after. My reaction times are bad. Like there's a lot already going on. So I understand when people say that people don't slow down for these things and the yellow flags and stuff, but it's your reaction time, you're so focused on having that foot to the floor.
Fair, mate. Well done. Good win, Anthony.
So, what could have ended us? Connor could have ended us. He's off to the right there. And we're just slowing down and we would have ploughed all the way through Massiege. But the thing that really could have ended us is it Craig? I was sure there was somebody who was like right behind us. Maybe not Lyle. Might have been Dennis. Oh no. Oh, Dennis got hit. Yeah. Look, you don't want to see that in these. Yeah, absolutely. It's just goes so quickly. Let's have one more watch. Let's have a look at. No, that's too far away. TV2. No, TV3. Here we go. And sorry to do this, Connor, but you are kind of in the middle of it. Yeah, I mean, I could pick myself out of that from this distance. I only just got myself slowed down for that. So there was no way Scott, several places up, was going to ever get slowed down for that. Just such a shame. Alright, everyone. Is there anything... Well, you would have troubled him at least, Connor. At the very least. You would have been very troublesome. So yeah. So, in the end, mostly thanks to that furor, we got a P9. Which is great. And I'm on Connor at the moment, so where am I? It's positive iRating and positive iRating for the weekend as well, so that's all good. Thanks, Connor. Yeah, in a way I was unlucky. I was pretty pleased with the racing that went on. Actually, let's have a look at some of that from Chopper Cam, shall we? What, lap 45 were we... Right. Maybe go the next lap. Maybe we were closer. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with up through these S's because as I'm sure you noticed on the inputs that there was plenty of lifting, trying not to catch too fast, trying not to just have an accident. So one of the things that I tend to do is I tend to leave big gaps. Like in the car, that gap that I had there probably looked like he was right on my front wing, and I tend to overestimate how long the car is, so I know that just gonna do this fast speed because it takes away the sound. I know that yeah, that's an issue with mine. That's an issue on starts as well. That's how I lose places. I gain 2 or 3 places with a good reaction time, good jump, and then I'm just overtaken as I'm too cautious in the pack. So I know that's something I've got to work on, but I was really thought that I was right on the gearbox. Like this run through, went a bit wide there, but brought it back. It was really, really tight stuff. And look, Dennis did nothing wrong except use MDF, which, why? Why would you put yourself through that? So much extra you need to do to drive it. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for watching if you're watching it back. Leave a comment below if you've got some feedback on my driving, or my streaming. Comments always welcome. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to go cool off and have to go to work tomorrow. Catch you all later.